Late as per usual. As per usual. Hey guys. I know, Helena. I know it too. Hey, Fancy Face. Michael Malloy Show. Welcome to the Relatable Reese Show. Yes, I was listening to Nine Inch Nails, and who doesn't love a little Trent Reznor? Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Fancy Face. RSM made it. Hey, Pat Jonas. Olivia. Who else is here? Mindy Dunlap made it. Anka. Annie Strews. Megan Jeffrey. Hey, Liz Tricks. Sabine. Angel K. Kestrel made it. Susie with an S. Hey, babe. Hey, Anita Card. Yeah, I'm not looking great today, guys. We're just sporting the white tee. It's been vacuuming. Been getting some stuff done today. I wish I could share it all, but I unfortunately cannot at the moment. Amanda Deer, and you know that's hard for me. You know that says something. Wisconsin Barb. Hey, Buffy Summers, Catherine J, Lydia Kraus, Helen Huffnell. Welcome. I don't recognize your name. Yeah, Kestrel, good to see you, babe. Hey, Squirrel Girl. Hope between the dreams. Did you? Laura DePreetz. Love you, Laura. Hey, Just As I Am. Hey, Malarkey. Margie Barr. I Live for Now. Tina Mays. Linda McMillan. Hey, Callie Galley. The Johnny Cash version of Hurt is my favorite version. That song makes me think of my dad so much. Hey, Rhonda McNeil, Rogue Hedgie. I got to report back to you on today, Rogue Hedgie. I got some results. Lumen, Deborah Ricci, Sherry LeBrun. Hey, Rhoda. Hey, Janet Burns. Catherine B. You're exhausted, babe. That makes me sad. Sorry to hear that. Just relax. Hey, Anne. Rachel Sandy, Rain Virus. Wow, Rain, that's crazy. Reese rocks. Michael Malloy Show, that is so kind of you to say. I know, Megan Jeffrey, me too. There's a lot more to it, girl. Jen, teacher nurse. Hey, Debbie Zito. Debbie Zito, why didn't I wear my t-shirt today? I have some t-shirts I need to wear though. Armine got me a t-shirt that says, please reject kindly. It's unbelievable. That's going to catch on. Debbie Zito got me 2 t-shirts that say OG, the original grifter, and they're fantastic. Hope between the, oh, it is St. Patrick's Day. Why didn't I wear green? Debbie, is one of your shirts green? Okay, you guys are going to have to wait a minute. I got to go look. I'll be right back. I need to know. I need to know. Yep. Yes, it is. Now, it's a little tight on the boobs, but that's never hurt anyone. It's puff sleeve, digital panhandler, everybody. Debbie Zito, there it is for you, girl. Digital panhandler, and it's green, so it's incredibly festive. Nicole Crouch is here. Thank you again, Debbie. Don Davies, Galen. Oh, I love cleaning. Galen. Mindy Dunlap, Fancy Face made it. Oh my God, I love that, Squirrel Girl. Good for you, babe. Hey, Lilac Lime, Debbie A, Linda G, Nicole Hazel Miller. You look fabulous, Reese. I've been dying to use my 1-year milestone. Oh, Diane, thank you for being a member with me for a year. That's huge. I love you. And I just love our friendship. Thank you, babe. Patty Hartman. How's my dad doing? It's hard to know. I saw him. He was napping today. When did I see him? I think I saw him maybe Saturday. I can't be too close to him because he's so immunocompromised, but I mean, he looks good. I think he's doing good. I talk to my mom and see her. I just don't, they don't want people around him, which is understandable, right? Hey, Chris H. Lauren B. Bumblebee. Hey, Andy. Hey, Ruth. Chow Yun Smut. I love you, girl. Hey, Holly Day. Thank you, Hope Between the Dreams. Hey, Sassy Dad Mike Conroe. Lacey Silver made it. Okay, I'm behind. Reese rocks my world. Dang, son. That's a nice thing to say. Thank you. Oh, Moose. Moose made a rare appearance. Little jerk. Moosey? Moosey. He knows his name. Moose is smart. Puff sleeves, Rogue Hedgie. Puff sleeves. I must be really behind. Not too bad. Did I? Hey, Amy Edge. Sierra Terry. What's with those sleeves? Well, it's they're different, you know, it's a little tied. We got a little tying action. Sure, it makes me look a little bit like a football player, but I kind of like it. I don't mind it. And I especially love the message because why not put that out there tightly across your chest, right? Jen Pookie. A please reject kindly t-shirt would be hilarious. It's a good green, Charlotte. It is. Hey, Sam Fibro Fox. Oh my God, you guys, look who it is. Look who it is. Moosey. Moosey? Moosey's getting beefy. He's large. Oh, he's cute though. Moose is really cute, you guys. He never makes an appearance. Moosey. Moosey, he's our smart one. Seamus is not, okay? Look at how large he is. Him's a biggin. Him's a biggin. Okay, go sit with your brother. Who else is here? Sassy Savage made it. Dawn Gloves. Hey, girl. Reese, you are generous to all your my fans that are not as much of a fan of me. I get that. Hey, old Charlie. Thank you, Buffy Summers. Jenny Stout, Frenchie Fab, Abundantly Empowered made it. Hey, Kaz. Paul Shimon from Ireland. Dang, that's amazing. Do you guys really celebrate it over there? Is Layla Bradley in here? She's Irish. I don't think. No, Gertie doesn't have a green hat. I don't think she does. Hey, baby steps. Brian, you have to go. 4 kids. Wow, that sounds miserable. Enjoy that, Brian. Hey, Tony. Mindy Dunlap. He's huge, Margie Barr. Yeah, Debbie Zito, we love a puff sleeve. He's huge. Does he have a Madonna mole? Yeah, this shirt is killer. I don't FaceTime my dad. That's not a bad idea for someone who's immunocompromised, but like I said, I saw him on Saturday and I just stood like 15 feet away from him and chatted a little bit. You guys, he can't talk very well anyway. He's tired all the time. So it's just right when I do see him. Like, honestly, it's good enough because I'm not Irish because he can't. He's just worn out all the time. It's very sad. It's very sad. Hey, Debbie Musto. Thank you, Cass. I don't want to hear you talk. I don't want to get demonetized 8 minutes in about your tits ever again. Your boobs were beautiful in that turtleneck yesterday. You know, my boobs didn't look so bad. I think because it was such a tight shirt. That was a good look. Next time we go to Home Depot, I will just continue to do that again. Kelly Williams, first live in quite a while. Welcome, babe. I'm happy that you're here. Hey, Rhonda Frank. I met him at the Michael Malloy show. I met him on my show at Home Depot. Yes, he's subscribed. The Home Depot trip was wild. It was it was crazy. Oh, good. I caught up. I'm all caught up. Hey, Brigida. Yeah, I don't really have a topic today. And I know that I say that I typically don't have a topic. Hey, Heather. Victoria Cute. I like to hear that. Hey, Charcoal Ninja. Hey, Lady O. Tracy, welcome. It was fun. It was it was kind of crazy. It was hey, Jana, I rarely embarrass myself or feel super awkward. It just doesn't really happen for me. I felt kind of bad at the end of that. Dee Morelli, welcome. Hey, Stella, you killed me in yesterday's live. I laughed so hard when you asked about your glasses. I spit my collagen face mask. he kind of liked me. He was a little young. He was a little bit too young. And honestly, hey, Downs mom, that dude was like spastic. He did not have a good energy. Do you remember what he said? I wish you could have seen it. Ooh, like I'm gonna try to avoid men like that. When I said, "How you doing?" He said, "Great." Rachel, welcome, girl. He said, "Great." And I said, "Oh, didn't he say like I'm having the best day ever or something?" And I said, "Thanks, Heather." I said, "Really?" And he was like, "No, not really. But I wish you could have seen his behavior." He was like, he was like, he was like, "I'm all, all kinds of things." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, no, I get it. Like, you're very animated with your Jamie Palmer. Damn it, girl. I'm saying hi to you now, and I'm going to put your name up there." Yeah, he was just a little bit too, his energy just didn't do it for me. Speaking of glasses, I think I made a mistake with these. Debbie Bam made these for me too. Hey, Tony's Hooter. This is a men's frame, and you can tell. How do we feel about this? I can already hear Tommy telling me I look like a chomo. I'm sorry to bring Tommy up, but the second I got these, I was like, oh, okay, chomo. I look like a chomo. I like aviator frames, and I like looking like Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't mind looking like his distant cousin. But Danger Zone says, no, I like them. I know they're not going to be for everybody, but with the right outfit, and oh, Holly Day, all right, girl, with the right outfit, thank you, Violien. I think these would be cute with a blazer. Like if we did a little bit of like a men's inspired attire with like an Oxford, I think these would be really cute. Okay, Rain, you do like him. Meredith Lynn likes him. Mindy Dunlap. Sophia, that sucks. That's not what the look I'm going for. I'm reminded of old men at a football game. It's the puff sleeve, girl. It's the puff sleeve. I know. Hey, Renee B. Abundantly empowered. Buffy likes them. Charlotte says they're just fine. Hey, Char B. I think, yeah, true. Meredith Keith, this would make a cute sunglass. Casey says an 80s dad lost these. I do look like an 80s dad. I'm okay with it. I'm not going to date an 80s dad, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Not my fave, but you pull it off. All right. Oddly adorable. Sunflowers and sarcasm. All right. Jana Hertzberg says yes. Alira says cute. I did get a couple of nibbles. Yeah, at the Home Depot. Not a fan of the Jeffrey Dahmer frames. You know, I'm a serial killer fan though, and I have to celebrate that. Oh, let's make them tinted. Then I'm going to go full on serial killer. Yeah, no, I don't think, Susie with an S says no. You're the best digital panhandler on the block, Buffy. Thank you. Michael Malloy Show, thank you so much. Hey, DNV. Those frames would be better with a spiral perm. Yeah. That's something I can look into. Maybe one of the ladies around here could pull that off for me, Rain. Sally, Jesse, Raphael. Sort of. There's something about them I like. Clearly, they're a little bit too wide. Like if you look where my pupils are, they don't line up with they're not in the center of the lens. There's a time and a place for these, guys. Look, how many times do I have to say this? This is not every day. Hey, Kendra, this is not every day. We're not going to wear these every day, right? But I think some days, I think Monday's fine, right? Hey, Jenny Stout. Today you must call me Jenny O'Neill Stout because I'm Irish. I love that. Is that really your name? Jenny O'Neill? I like that better. Is that your maiden name? Maybe you need to switch that. Flip-flop it back, girl. Hey, Gemini girl. Copper Top, welcome. I loved the hunting at the hardware store, Anka. Should we do that again? I think the next time I go, like, here's my fear. The next time I go, I love it, Jenny. Bye, Michael Malloy Show. Thanks for coming in. We're happy to have you. Katie Fulton. Thank you for going out for me the other day. It's all for you, Katie. We are going to have to meet up, Katie, to do this speed dating because I'm not kidding about it. And we need to get it going. Okay. Summer's about to be out. Summer, sun's out, right? What was I saying? Oh, wear those frames at the hardware store. Probably so. Downs mom, it was a good time. Hey, Shannon Trim. Um, Next time I go, I think I'm going to check with the manager to make sure I can stream in there. Like, I'm a little nervous. I have so many people now that hate me. Like, somebody left a comment on my channel, which of course I deleted, but they were like, I'm going to be calling the Home Depot from now on to tell them you can't, like, to get you banned. It's unbelievable how tiny my channel is and how many people strongly dislike me. It's kind of unbelievable. Renee B, we are doing speed dating. Hey, Carrie Wilson. And it's not illegal. Like, I know I can do it, but I think what I'm going to do is talk with the manager when I get there and just say, is it okay that I do this? Like, I'm just simply here, doing a project, you know? You'll find a man going to Home Depot regularly. Well, here's the thing. That's the other thing I want to talk about. Jamie Palmer. Patty Hartman, celebrating L. Ron Hubbard's birthday, you go to the event. They have a large event and you go to that and it's like a big celebration. And it's like 5 hours long. It's crazy. I'm just a gal looking for a project. Yeah. So here's something else. Andrew is our attorney. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. Don't talk to the manager. Okay, sounds good. I'm not worried about it. I mean, worst case, they're just going to say, you got to go, girl. And then most likely I'll end up marrying that guy anyway. Marriage number 4. Rose-colored blinders. First live. Welcome, my friend. I love that. Welcome in. You are very, very welcome here. We do have a shopping mall a ways away from here, but yeah. I might take Huxley. Next week is spring break. We might go travel around to a couple of little fun malls or something. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay. I need to say this again. We need to say it a little bit louder. Okay. Hey, Lisa Vining. I gotta say this a little louder. Okay. I'm sorry to offend whoever I'm about to offend. Okay. But you know who the hell you are because you're going to get offended. Whoever it is. I don't know who it is. People who have no sense of humor probably shouldn't be on my channel. And I mean that, Lorraine, first live, that's important. Lorraine, please don't leave. I hope that you stick around, girl. If you have no sense of humor, if you have no sense of style, you can be here. But if you have no sense of humor, I don't recommend this channel for you. I really don't. Because Shannon Trim, look what it says. Digital panhandler, girl. Okay. It's perfectly placed. Kelly Suds, nothing at all, really. Those streams going to Lowe's and Home Depot, anywhere in public, guys, they're silly. They're for fun. Hey, Pepperoni Nips, they're just to be silly. They're just to be fun. Okay. Thank you, Barpo. I stopped responding, but I think 6 to 8, it was under 10. It was probably above 6 people, which I realize how tiny of an amount of people that is, but I still feel like I have to address this. Okay. Lumen. Hey, Cammie. People were commenting on those streams going, you look desperate. You don't need a man. You really need to be with your child right now. You're just jumping into another relationship and you're not healed and you're incredibly unstable and no one's ever going to love you. Okay. Calm down. It was purely for honestly, it was to have some laughs. I've felt a little bit depressed lately with everything that's been going on. Okay. It's my way of coping with my depression, but it's also for me, important to get out of the house and see faces, talk to people. Like, it's very therapeutic for me to I know, Catherine B. It's weird that I even have to explain this. Sooner Shroomer gal, you're literally my hero. I totally wish I had the self-esteem you do. That is a kind thing to say, and I appreciate that, and welcome. Excuse me? This is a little early on in the day for this, but I'm up for it. Careful wearing that shirt out. DP also stands for double penetration. You might get a lot more nibbles in that shirt. I had a fun time with him. The relationship's over, but it was fun, and it takes me back. We had a good time. It was my first, and I kind of liked it. So I don't think I'll ever do that again. And we're not talking about, you know what? It's neither here nor there, but those are the good times we have to focus on. Okay. In all fairness, those are the good times that I had that I know he had. Okay. I know for a fact he misses that. Okay. I was a unicorn. He said, "You're a unicorn. You'll do anything." Hey, blue girl. Yeah, it was Zeno and the Body Thetans. Oh man, that was a wild night. Couple of nights. But don't knock it until you try it with a very experienced. You want to have a good experienced guide, okay? And by guide, I mean felon. And by felon, I mean hardcore. Okay. Don't just try that at home with your regular Friday night friend, because you really want to have Angie Mo. Hey, Christy Kit. You really want to, like, I wouldn't have done that with Jeff. Okay. But when you have someone, Kiki, that's so, really gets it, nails it. Jelly Cats drives it. You know what I mean? I don't regret it, and I'm not ashamed. Okay. So before you try to make me feel bad about it, these are the things I think about. Those are the positive. Those are the, positive affirmations. Those are the things before I go to bed at night that I think about. And then sometimes when I'm in the shower, it's just random. Sometimes it pops up. And what I'm trying to say is, thanks, Angie Mo. Those are the positives. Okay. Those are the things we're going to take away from it. There's negatives, sure. But if you look for it, there's positives. And that DP was a hell of a time. We rocked and rolled. And I know he misses it. Okay. You can't just find that anywhere. You're not just going to find that anywhere. Okay. Probably you can find it anywhere. But I was living I thought my best life. Sooner, Shermer Gal, you're a little angel. Thank you for becoming a member, guys. I appreciate you becoming members. Those times, Debbie Zito got me this shirt. Hey, Kim. Those times he was being honest with you. That's true. It was fun. I've never tried that. And I will say, it was just, right? Might have been, but just, it was fine. It was safe. Everybody had a good time. We all had a good time. Those are the fun times. That's what you want to focus on. There's nothing else to focus on, to be honest. Otherwise, we'll just cry. You should get something good out of every relationship, Sophia. And that time we did. That was it was research. You know what? I'm a better kisser for it. I'm a better player. I feel like now I really know. I know how to be in the game. I know how to focus. I know how to, in the words of Tommy, tighten up my game, if you know what I mean. Let's move on from that, because I'm going to get probably a lot of people who are upset with me. And for those people, I will handwrite my apologies to you. Hey, Holly Moore. I remind you of yourself with so much more confidence. I'm definitely fun like you. I love a fun time, gal. Okay. I love a fun time in general. Do I not? Uh, it was good. And when it was good, it was gold. Okay. But unfortunately, all that glitters is not gold. And we thought it glittered and it wasn't gold, it was something else. And that's all I can say. That's all you can do. All you can do is teach a man to fish. Okay. But there's no I in team. Always remember that. I love that, Barpo. Thank you, Holly Moore. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Hey, Mindy Doolin. Moosey, what are you doing? Fool's gold. And the essentials. Just curious, any other longtime lurkers here? Type 42 if you are here in the silence with me. Why 42? But welcome, and I'm glad that you're speaking out for the first time. Yeah, you have to. Sorry if I get you in trouble with the vanilla people. I probably just lost 5,000 people, Michelle. But you know what? We have to move forward. You got to keep digging. Okay. Chrissy Twig, Liz Delgado, power lies to paralyze. I didn't know you were in here. Welcome, my friend. Christy Kids, wow. Jordan Cox. Holy crap. Do and be better. Who are these people? Jordan Cox, is that a guy? We have a man in here. That's rare. Good for you. Wow, look at all these lurkers. Yes, C-Dub. I think that's great research. Speaking of fishing, Bass Pro. We need to find a Bass Pro. Hey, Jackie C4. Have you corned beef and cabbage? No, I've never had corned beef in my life. I don't typically eat a lot of meat. Hey, Franklin. Missed whatever you did with the crim, but that's okay. It is okay because we are going to have to miss it, sadly. Hey, Zoe. Janet, welcome. The Trips Captain. I expect a handwritten apology and official company letterhead and sent via priority mail. I'll do you better. I'm going to FedEx it. I'm going to FedEx it to you. Ruth, you sure did. The nearest Bass Pro is South Nashville. Worth a drive. Angie Mo, get your shit together. Okay, I was just going to say that. Angie Mo and I are going this weekend. We're going to go out. Now, Angie, do you think I'm going to be able to stream at this place? Yeah, I was saying, thank you, Andrew. I was saying Tommy and I did Bible study. That's what we were talking about. We would do get-togethers, and then we read the books, and then we take the trips. Nancy Nurse, Massachusetts. I love that. I love that. Is there a Cabela's by chance, or do they still have those? Yes, we can stream there. Okay. I like to hear that. We're going to this weekend, Raymond. Angie and I are going. We're going to kind of tool around a little bit, but abundantly empowered. Wow. Please message me, Hope Between the Dreams. I answered a bunch of your guys' messages yesterday, by the way. I hope you guys got them. What place? We're going to a, Raymond, we're going to, what are we doing, Angie? What's it called? Flea market. We're going to a flea market. Hey, VT Kitten. Your country doesn't support memberships or super chats. Ruth, that's okay. That's not what we're here for. I'm just happy you're here. Hey, Aileen. That's a bummer, girl. Angie Mo is fantastic, Raymond. She's fantastic. Me too. Me too. So what else? What else can we talk? Oh, I know. I have something in my pocket. Nothing creepy. Yeah, I know. Rain virus. I'm excited. Okay. So speaking of flea markets, sort of yesterday after the stream, my mom and Huxley and I stopped at an antique store that I love. They have really cute vintage t-shirts. Hey, Stacy and Fishers, really cute vintage t-shirts. Okay. Andrew, we love you, brother. Thanks for being here. I don't know the answer to that. Abundantly empowered. Christy Kits, I'd love to do a meetup. I would love to do a meetup. Let's get out of the house, guys. Let's get out of the house. Let's do a little speed dating. let's get a man for for Angie Mo, not for me, for Angie Mo. Oh yeah, let's finish that up real quick, and then I'll talk about the flea market stuff. I tend to switch subjects quickly, so stay with me here. To my people who thought that those streams were me being, let's touch grass. Those were to be silly, those streams, okay? I have a cat hair on me and it's making me crazy. Franklin, do it. It's just for fun. Okay. I'm kind of changing up my content a little bit sometimes. There are things I want to do. For instance, this week, I'm going to hey, Armine, I'm going to that cafe and we're going to sit and enjoy the cafe. We're going to talk to the girls, maybe some guys. Okay. And then we're going to walk over to the store that has the cute stuff where I got my cowboy boots. Okay. So that's new. That's new stuff. I have to get out of the house. Okay. I'm thinking about getting, if they're hiring, there's a place that I'm trying to get a job at. Hey, Peter. I need to associate with people. I need to talk to people. I need to see faces. It's important for my well-being. Okay. Hey, Iwa. But when I went and did those, streams at Home Depot, I had a ball. As awkward as it got, I had a good time. It's fun. But for the people who took that way too seriously, I didn't get any emails, but I just got some comments that were like, you should be ashamed of yourself. You just broke up with Tommy. Yes, Scooby-Doo, Jam Jam, digital panhandler. Debbie Zito got me a couple of these. That stream was comedy gold, Anita. I feel sorry for the people who take everything so seriously. That was absolutely a riot. Guys, it was just meant to be loosey-goosey. It was meant to be fun. It was meant to just like get me out of my comfort zone, talk to people. That's my favorite thing to do. That is my favorite. That's why I said I always wanted to be a hairstylist, even though I have no idea how to do hair or makeup, because I thought how fun to stand around and chat with people all day. Right? This is my favorite thing because I get to stream with 526 people in here. Okay. It's human interaction. Yes. Yes. And I need that. Catherine J, it was a lot of fun. People are silly, but please understand if you're one of those people that were like, this is too fresh. You can't be doing this. I got a couple of people, that dude in the stream, Eddie, but then I got a couple of, hey, Skipper, the geriatric Chihuahua. I got a couple of people leaving comments, which let's be fair. I don't know who they were. I don't know if they're longtime watchers because I didn't recognize names, but people were like, this is so desperate. Yeah. Yes. You're right. Like, bingo. Hey, Martha Slemmer. Martha, I heard you went to a hardware store, girl. It's just so much fun, Laureen. It was meant to be very lighthearted. It was meant to be very off the cuff. And I'm good at that. Not everybody wants to do that. I'm not even going to say not everybody's good at that, but not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to just go strike up conversations with random people. And I love doing that. Ignore people like that. You can do what you want. I totally understand. Yes. Did I save something the other day that made me just think of what you said? I liked this a lot. I saved it. I'll just read it because there's an annoying glare. I agree, Ruth. I'm glad, Skipper. That makes me happy. Some people have a lot to say about lives they've never lived, offering opinions on struggles they've never faced, and passing judgment on paths they've never walked. I love that. Some people have a lot to say about lives they've never lived, offering opinions on struggles they've never faced, and passing judgment on paths they've never walked. Can we all practice that a little more? Honestly, even me, we all need to practice that. If it's not for you and you're just so disgusted by it, just scale back, just pull back, tune out. It doesn't have to be, oh, I need to answer that text in a minute, but I don't want to read it right away because I don't want it to look like I don't want to look desperate. Okay. I want to look desperate. I know how to play this game. Hey, shards of words. Maybe looking for the men was off-putting for them. I think the idea is to stay in one area and you look like you need help, but it was fun to watch. Yeah. Oh, it was definitely that. And Anita, thank you, babe. I love you. I'm proud of you doing this so soon. I was in a toxic relationship similar to yours in 2016, and I'm still not comfortable talking to people like I used to. I wish I loved being social. It's a bit tough for me. Sometimes I can be awkward and shy and forget small talk. Yeah, I shine doing that. Even if I make the other person uncomfortable, I love chatting it up with random people. You made the coffee come out of my nose from Wanda. I love that, girl. You need to laugh. I don't understand who doesn't get the humor. Some people don't get my humor, Debbie. And I've been told that. My mom said that to me. You're not going to be for everybody, Reese. People I've worked with. Why do you think I got in trouble at the Church of Scientology all the time? I like to make people laugh. I like to be silly. That may not be your thing, but this channel really isn't for you then. I can be serious. We do serious streams. But my way of coping and dealing is laugh. I like to laugh. I like dark humor. You guys know this. Let's see those likes, Skipper. Thank you, babe. Hope you continue doing it. You're beautiful on the outside and beautiful on the inside. Wow. You have a great sense of humor. You must be so fun to hang out with. Don't listen to the naysayers. Frenchie Fab, that's a really kind thing to say. Thank you. Allegedly trouble. I did. Happy St. Gertrude's Day. I love that. Patron saint of cats. Oh, yeah. Happy St. Patty's Day, too. Yeah, I think so. Next time, Sherry Taylor, I love that. I think next time we'll go, but we're going to try a totally different outfit. And I think we should vote on what the outfit is. I think next time, like I was wearing joggers, which I like those joggers. Those are probably my new favorite pants, honestly. They're so soft. They're that, what's that brand I love, you guys? It starts with a V. Varley. And the reason I love them is because they come in 25-inch inseam. You can get short inseam or you can get longer inseam. And we all know I have Chihuahua legs. They're amazing because they actually go to my ankles and I don't have to fold them or anything. Need to go to Golden Corral on Wednesday nights. I would rather stick needles straight into my corneas. But Skipper, thank you so much for your super chat. Good night, Charlotte. You are a fun time, Reese. Some people can't handle it. Thank you for putting it that way. Silly isn't cute. Looking hungry and wearing black is. Thank you, Megan. I would never be able to do stand-up. I would stand there in front of people and piss my pants. I'd rather laugh than cry. You just be you. Life is short. Yeah. I love that, Liz R. Regarding the glasses, I reject kindly. Stacy and Fishers. I hope that we continue to use that. Mary Beth, enjoy the freedom. And next time you should go during the week, early in the morning. Somebody texted that to me today and I said, what? I'll just be single then because I don't want to get up that early. That's when single dads take kids to eat. It's their night. I'm not trying to actually catch a dude. I just want everyone to understand that. Megan Jeffrey, I love that girl. Katie, I'm not trying to catch a guy. I know that a lot of people who don't maybe particularly like me are rolling their eyes. I'm not trying to catch a guy. Look, I think it would be fun to casually go on a date with like several different guys down the road. I don't want to just date one person and stick with them because those are mistakes I've made in the past. But I'm not interested in dating a guy right now. I'm interested in going out in public, streaming with you guys and being silly. There's nothing wrong with talking to people. There's nothing wrong with flirting. I behaved that way when I was married to Jeff. Jeff was used to that. Jeff would literally go out with me to Costco or a place like Home Depot, and he'd go, "Oh God, I'm going to lose her," because there'd be some old man coming toward us. Hey, Charisse. It was all in good fun. It was all in good fun. You will catch one if you go out. Skipper, you would think so, but it's not that easy. There's a lot of competition out there, and this cat hair, it's the second I pick up the cat and I get it near my face, it's like I get this dander and it won't go away, and I hate it. I'm sorry. Okay, real quick. Everyone talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Yeah, fishing, catch and release. Hey, Kimberly. Okay, let me just reread this. I need to talk to you, Christy Hughes. I got your email. I was shocked. Oh my God, I almost said can't instead of can. Hold on. Fine, fair. That's a dumbass text, but that's fine. We'll just go with that. Okay. Christy Hughes, you gave me your phone number. Would it be okay if I call you? Brittany, you were with someone extremely toxic and who lied about a lot. I think it's wonderful seeing you out having fun and getting in a laugh. It's inspiring. Brittany, thank you. Thank you for putting into words what I was trying to say. And thank you for your super chat. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. So if it's too much and you think I'm the town floozy already, then by all means, you don't have to watch. You know, if it pushes your button, like I never want to push people's buttons. Does my hair look really greasy to you guys? I washed it Friday. Why does it look greasy? I also don't like the way it's laying. See this? Every day I wake up now, I get this like kink. And sure, I could do something about it, but I'd rather just complain. Christy Hughes, that is very kind, girl. Thank you for your super chat and your email. Kay, that green looks really nice on you, Reese. Thank you. I just got in from work. My students have spring fever really bad. So do I. I talk to strangers a lot too. Kay, see, I knew we were friends for a reason, babe. And thank you for your super chat. It's just fun. It's fun to get out and talk to people. It's perfectly okay. Okay, Christy, thank you. Christy, I mean it. I'm absolutely shocked. I won't say more, obviously. I won't say other words, but I really did not expect to hear from you. Alana. So thank you. Thank you for reaching out to me and what you had to say, and I will give you a call. Yeah, Jay Rambo, Goodwill shopping is where it's at. I think I'm going to try to do a stream at Goodwill if they'll let me. Shannon, it doesn't look greasy. I jumped ship just so everyone knows. Yeah, and again, I'm shocked. I'm shocked by that. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, but I was blown away by your email too. And thank you, Christy. I'm not like shaming you right now. Thank you. It was a huge deal. Really, really a big deal. Thank you. I will give you a call, Christy, because I'd like to talk about that. Frenchie Fab, I'm really enjoying this chat. One of the best chats I've been in. That is hugely a compliment, my friend. Huge. Thank you. And it was necessary, Christy. I was blown away. Thank you. You can definitely stream at Goodwill. The resellers do it all the time. There we go. C-Dub. Let's go to Goodwill. We've got some plans for this week. Old Charlie, when did you email me? Like today? This week, we're going to that cafe out in the middle of nowhere. We may wrangle up a cowboy there. Okay. We may get one for Angie Moe. Okay. We're just going to do a little research first. All right. Okay. Old Charlie, I'll look at that. Reese, you have always done those silly outings. I remember that cute old guy in KC. So fun. You know, it's funny you bring that up. Remember the old guy? And guess who made a short out of that? Jeff. Jeff made a short out of the old guy and me flirting with the old guy. Even Jeff, guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like there's a cat hair just tickling the tip of my nose, and there's not. So it's a ghost hair. I have a ghost hair, and I just keep doing this because it is so irritating. Um, Anna Christie, good point. Thank you, Christy Hughes. What was I saying? I just read a comment and it took me somewhere else. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the cafe. We're gonna go to the damn what's it called? I keep forgetting what it's called. Flea market. Okay. We're gonna go to you know, about town. Honestly, Liz Tricks wants me to go to Whole Foods. I got to get some truffle cheese anyway. I think we're gonna stream at Whole Foods. That's where you catch a dude. That's where you catch a predator. Okay. That's not true. You probably catch a predator at the hardware store. Whole Foods, they're going to be more clean, I would guess. This green on you is perfection. How? Oh, thank you. Now I have no doubt you are a green eyed lady. Oh, really? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I just had to check my own eyeballs. Like I had to remember that they were green or make sure it's still there. Don't be like me. Ooh. Hold on, guys. One sec. Just talk amongst yourselves. Oh boy. Oh, that's too long of a text. I have to answer it though. Can you guys give me a second? I got to think about it. A little fun at Home Depot doesn't hurt anybody. You could I want to style an outfit from the thrift store. That's how I dress, my friend. Whole Foods, you catch a farmer. I don't think farmers, my dad does not support Whole Foods. I'll tell you right now. Don't go to Dollar General. Hey, Lisa F. Doing good, girl. Happy to see you. You're a red haired, green eyed beast. That's sexy and I like it. I like when you dimly ordered a chai latte. The more complicated Starbucks order, the more complicated the person. Oh, yeah, I just like a chai. That's not true. I mean, I will around the holidays do a chai with one pump gingerbread or one pump cinnamon dolce, but that's as fancy as it's going to get. Now, again, I am diabetic, so I have to keep my sugars up. So sometimes I'll get a caramel macchiato with extra drizzle because, again, you got to keep those sugars. You get it. Franklin. Dang. I like that. Hey, Jason P. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Armine. Everyone always says you should do stand up. Everyone's wrong. How do you think comedians deal with the hard and difficult times in their lives? They always deal with it by laughing and being silly, making others laugh. Your one-liners are hilarious. She's not wrong. I agree. I love that's why I love comedians, right? Because they talk about their life and they just make fun of themselves and others. Who doesn't love to do that, right? Who doesn't love to laugh at other people's expense? But I don't think I could do it in front of a room of people, honestly, which is weird because there's 563 of you in here. That's a giant ass room. A job at the Apple store in Franklin, that's too long of a drive. That's like 50 minutes. Susan P, well, you little baby kitten whisker. Thank you so much, Susan P. I love you, Susan P. Even though you've never spoken before, no one has ever heard your voice. She's a little chattyless baby otter tail. Yeah, Franklin's too far away. I tell my husband so often, Reese should just stand up. Guys, you couldn't be more wrong. Do you know nobody would come to see me? Nobody. Nobody would. Do you know how much better comedians are out there? I don't have the touch. Okay. I don't have the timing. I'm not as good of a comedian as a real stand-up comedian. I appreciate it, but I would suck at it. All right, we have to answer this text. Real quick, everybody. What do I like to do for fun? I'm asking for a friend. Real quick, off the cuff. Come on, quick, come on. You need a man? I'm in Vegas, so I'm open 24/7. You need a man. I can't help you with that, Christy. I am not one to give relationship advice. I would go to Home Depot. Okay. I would just go outside and flash somebody, to be honest. They'll come a running. They will. What do I like to do? Quick, guys, quick, quick. Come on, think on your feet. Come on, you can't just type thrift. I need a full sentence. I like to take walks. True. Enchiladas? Yes. Talk with old people? Yeah. Farmers markets? Maybe, but that's kind of just for show. I just say that to try to catch a guy. I don't really like. Martha Slemmer's got it. I like to have sex. That is true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Thrift, have sex, talk to strangers, cheese enchiladas, fried green tomatoes. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, Tony. Okay. What was that again? Real quick. No, I don't want to tell anybody I like fashion. Thrift. No, we're going to leave that out. Have sex. Probably we'll put that in. Go on dates. Yes. Talk to strangers. Cheese enchiladas. Look at Anna Christie. Be a mom. Look at her trying to reel me back in. She's like, be a good, decent human being because you're not. Let's see. Cheese enchiladas. Take a walk. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kat. All right. What do you like to do for fun? I like cheese enchiladas. This is a woman, by the way, so everybody quit freaking out, okay? Cheese enchiladas. I like to stream in the wild. Hey, Muffet Lou. I like going to bullfights on acid. Skinny skiing. Wreak havoc on the internet. I don't love to watch movies. Definitely have sex. It's just for a random conversation. None of your beeswax. Chase cows. Hold on. We are in the country. Hold on. We have to really think this through, guys. It's important. This is important. Clean. I don't know that you say that. I don't love to read. No. Skydiving. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I hate gardening. I hate anything that's alive in plant form because I kill it. Jeff sent me a peace lily after Fred died, and he was like, don't worry, these things, and you can't kill it. It was fucking dead in like 4 days. I don't ride horses. I like cheese enchiladas with red sauce. Is that the appropriate answer? When someone says, what do you like to do for fun? Do you write cheese enchiladas with red sauce? Is that even appropriate grammatically? I think I'm going to come off as a real dumb bum here. I think I need to rethink this. Let's rethink it. We have time. We have time. Even though I read it like 7 minutes ago, we got to keep up here. Let's see. I'm not outdoorsy at all. I'm very indoorsy. Zip lining. Yeah. Is that a sex thing? Because that's the only time I would like that. Go feral. I like that. I like to go feral. Does that make sense? Would I say cheese enchiladas? Do I leave out the red sauce? I carried a watermelon. I'm going to be the most awkward fucking person in this town. What do I mean gonna be? Swinging. Oh, hi, Jenny. Why don't you sit up here next to me? I'm too busy writing a text right now, Gert. I can't hold you. I'm a homebody. Yeah. Okay. Oh, but I said I like to have fun. So I can't say I'm a homebody. I have to lie. Okay, let's see. What do you like to do for fun? That's such a weird question. Isn't that a weird fucking question? Hey, Bead Maniac, don't you hate it when people ask you that? It's the most small talk bullshit question. So what do you like to do for fun? Intermittent sex. That's right, Franklin. Farmer's market could be a good answer. I like fancy bread. I like a good cup of coffee. I like a delightful orgasm. Motorboating. All right, let's see. Sorry, you're absolutely right about that. Let's see. I hate that question. Hey, Becky USA. I hate that question. What do you like to do for fun? What do we all like to do for fun? I like to lay on my heating pad and eat a plate of nachos while the grease drips off my chin. Isn't that what everybody does? And then I have like a thing of jelly beans next to me. That's what everybody does. Marlugo, you like these glasses? Oh my God, Marlugo, I'm so happy. Nobody likes them. That's not true. Some people like them, but they're very Jeffrey Dahmer and they're men's. So see how they're like super loose on my head because they're for a wide-headed man. Like the cellist. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Put together a casserole. I got to answer this text. Okay. It's for a woman. Okay. So no one freak out. What do I like to do for fun? All right. Everybody just breathe. Let me think for a minute. Okay. Let me go to a quiet place. What do I like to do for fun? Immediately I think of food. You're not going to make any friends that way. Hey, Melissa. Board game. Good Lord, no. Let's see. Hold on. Let me think. Should I start with I'm a simple gal? Is that weird? Let's see. I'm going to start it with good question. That sounds smart. That makes me sound smart. I like chips and salsa. Petting my cats. This is starting to feel depressing. I'm never going to make friends. Let's see. Let's see. I'm addicted to criminals. I believe anything anybody tells me. Very naive. Probably going to get murdered. What about listening to music? I think I got it. Hold on. So I said cheese enchiladas with red sauce, a good cup of coffee, listening to music or going to a show. Is that fun? Does that sound good? That's general. We're trying to sound general. Flirting with old people. Flirting with old men. Double penetration. Just kidding. It was fun. It was a fun time. But those days are over. Okay. All right. So let's see. Cheese enchiladas with red sauce, good cup of coffee, listening to music or going to a show, flirting with old men. And then I put, that's about it. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's off the cuff, right? It's low key. Cheese enchiladas with red sauce, live music, coffee. I crap my pants pretty regularly. Yeah, I like this Chow Yun Smut. I think that's good. Flirting with old men. I think that's fine. That's fair. That's a great answer. I'm proud of myself. Christy Hughes, you surely could get a boyfriend there. Okay. Let's stop being silly. We know you're hot. Just get out there and flash somebody. Talking to cattle. That's true. Okay. We know Jeff with a PH, old Jeffy with the PH. Speaking of cattle, oh my God. There's like 500 babies that were just born. They're everywhere. They're Gertie's size. They're so little. They're just like they look like a pile of cow shit. Honestly, you have to look twice. Like when I drive up my driveway, I'm like, is that a pile of shit or is that a new baby? Because they're that little and they're just laying in the grass. And then you get close enough, you smell it, you see. Hey, Marissa Martin, they're so cute. They're so cute. I might bring one in. I might bring one in. Yeah, Debbie Zito, let's just play it fast and loose, right? We're just trying to play it fast and loose. Old people, enchiladas. Like if we had to play a game where you're like, what are Reese's? Oh, should I add to my text? I went to the local farmer's market. That was fun. Or is that lame? Is that lame to add that to a text? Yes, Ghost Rider. I did report that to the landlord that bull is limping. Yes. Um, Perhaps Marlugo. Okay, Rachel says don't add anything. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, we'll just play it casual. We're gonna play it cool. Just again. Oh yeah. Dating criminals and exposing criminal behavior. Letting out the occasional sex cult. Putting the spotlight on the. That's what I should have said. Dating criminals and seeing how that doesn't go anywhere, having fun sex with them, exposing the occasional sex cult. Hey, Mary's Gemini. I don't remember Skipper, honestly, but I will say this. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I went with my mom and Hux yesterday after that stream. Yeah, I want a cow. I'd like to bring it inside, honestly. Awkward teeth smiles. Don't show your teeth. What if I smiled like that? You like these, Jennifer Eber. Jennifer Eber likes the gold rim Dahmers. Those are my favorites too. Okay, hold on. Christy Hughes, you little angel. Thank you. I did send it. Yeah, Stella. Where did I meet this person? Right near my house, right near the dump. The dump. Overseeing Doris. Thank you, Christy Hughes. Skipper, I'm going to bring a chicken in the house. So I do want to get a chicken. Okay. I went to this fun store, guys. I went to this fun antique store. Okay. And Kristen Wig. I do love thrifting. Okay. Guess what I found? These were $4. I don't know how about you guys. Remember my purse yesterday? Remember my hair clip? I love checkers. Oh, well, like this. I love checkers, whether it be this tan color, black and white. I just like checkers. I'm weirdly attracted to them, and I don't know why. I don't know if these are vintage. I'm assuming they are because they're clip-on earrings. I have some clip-on earrings. I've never worn them, but these are clip-ons, and I love them. And I have to say this. I love abalone shell. I absolutely love abalone shell. Okay? Check out these. I wish they weren't clip-ons. I wish I could have them made into real earrings. Look, hey, John, look at how cool these are. Are these the coolest? So I don't really know how to wear them. I love you. Okay, Christy, call whenever. I really do have your back. I could not be more shocked about that. And I appreciate you so much, Christy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. These are so cool. How do you wear them? How do I do it? Like, do they stay on? Okay, if they don't stay, I know Lori Helker, these were $4. Thank you, John. Okay. Do they stay on? Does a clip-on stay on though? Here's the thing. If they don't, we could, yeah. Oh, you can, Rain? What? I need a card? I read somewhere that liking checkered patterns is a sign of an organized mind. Maybe it was a mind trying to stay organized. Interesting. They should stay on. These are my Jeffrey Dahmers, and I like them. How cute are these? I want them to stay on, though. Like, am I going to be talking to some cute guy and they're just going to fall off? No, Jessica LaBarber, I have tried clip-ons before where they were too tight and they hurt your ears. Skipper, probably. I like vintage stuff. Yeah, you can clip them onto a sweater, says Cheryl Fraser. I could clip them onto a hat. I can make these into pierced earrings. Well, how do I do that? Yes, Marlugo, I am definitely an animal lover. Hey, Barbara Waite, aren't these so cute? Thank you, Yvonne Clark. Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing, Lori Helker. We could wear them with black, but we could wear them with white because they're white. We could do either one, but are these so cute? I had to have them. Okay, guess Lori Helker. Guess what else I bought? You'll like this. I can tell by your style. I remember your necklace in Phoenix, and I loved your style. Thank you, Skipper, for $4. Okay, Angie Mo, that would be amazing. The thing is, yeah, like they feel weird, and I feel like, first of all, wouldn't we easily lose these? Like they might just fall off my ear, or would they just fall off talking to some hot guy? Okay, guess what else I bought? This is so cute, and this is something I needed. I need a mail organizer. Look at this thing. Look at the pattern. It has strawberries. Isn't this cute? Yeah, Angie Mo, they don't feel like they're going to come off. Not at all. But I am afraid that I'd hit my head on something, or hit my head, like bump something and they'd fly off. Yeah, isn't this so cute? I love navy. Isn't I know. It's so cute. And oh, what is it, Judy? And I honestly needed something to put my mail in. And I am kind of weird about organizing stuff. And I'm feeling disorganized lately. I found that at a vintage shop, antique shop yesterday. Hi, Judy. Buffy wants to see you. Oh, Punky. You know, it's really upsetting that we had a talk yesterday and we said it would be really great if you would be willing to take a spring bath. Like, that would be incredible. Because we haven't had a bath in over a year. And she said, absolutely not. I do not consent and I will not agree to that. And I said, but you're a little bit stinky. And she said, the Lord will strike you dead if you say that again. And then I said, Jessica, thank you for being a member, babe. I know, Melissa, this shirt is hilarious. It's Digital Panhandler. Skipper, I will sing it for you. And then I said, what if we just brushed your hair? Could we at least brush the hairs? And then she said, absolutely not. I don't have time in my schedule, actually. She said, I don't have that kind of time in my daily life. But she says, I wish you well. And I wish that you'd get your shit together. Yvonne, good to see you, girl. But she says, however, I will never make time for a bath because I'm just too busy all day. Did you know that you were this little, though? Did you know that you were going to be this small? Did you have any idea that you're an emotional support mini wheat with eyeballs? Oh my God. Dry shampoo. Like, were you aware that you were this tiny? Did you know that little Christ was going to keep you this little? Did you know that you were born right next to Christ in a manger? Oh my God. It doesn't even look real. Does this look real? Because this doesn't look real to me at all. I feel its little heartbeat, but otherwise, like, I would be, it looks like I pulled this out of a pet net from 1992, doesn't it? Oh my God, what is it? She's really incredibly brave too. We can't believe how, yeah, this is Christ's child. In Gertie we trust. We cannot believe how brave she is. What kind of hair is that, honestly? Mar Lugo, we are best friends. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for your super chat, Mar. She looks like a Muppet. I know, she's too little. But did you know that your hair was really fucking crazy and that maybe it would be a good idea to wash it and then detangle it, maybe? Did you know that? She said, absolutely not. If you mention it again, the Lord's going to strike you dead because you're making fun of somebody that's sent down from the Lord. We're not making fun of you. We just think that maybe you could look better and more appropriate for the world. Really little. It's too much, Lady O. It's a lot. Skipper. All right. I haven't sang that song in a long time, and I don't like to sing because my voice. For you, I'll do it, Skipper. No, Renee B, I've never gotten her groomed. What's the Mongolian dry shampoo, Martha Slemmer? What the hell is that? You mean Moroccan oil? I hope you mean Moroccan oil. I've never heard of that brand. Moroccan oil dry shampoo is absolutely where it's at in life. She will smite thee. I cannot wait to start the Righteous Gemstones. I don't have HBO, but I don't know. I don't know how much HBO costs per month, but I do need to start that show. Lisa F., thank you for becoming a member. All right, everybody. Mama said not to, but I did it anyway. Misbehaving. Thanks, Hux. I don't want his punk ass in here, actually. I wash my hands to keep away from Satan. Oh my God, you meant Moroccan oil. That is hilarious. That's great. Mongolian. Skipper, I'm glad you liked it. Oh my God. I could use her for a dust mop, Jessica. No question. That's great. Martha Slimmer, it smells amazing. And you can get it for dark tones or light tones. Oh my God. HBO is $10 a month. That's it? I don't think so. I thought it was like 20 or 30. Marlugo, I knew it's your style. I knew you would like that. It's so cute. Kim Hallman, welcome, girl. Welcome. Let's just see if that text got read, shall we? Nope, nothing yet. We answered too late. Okay. Becky, aren't these fun? Angie Mo's going to help me turn them into real earrings. Angie Mo, how do you do that? Moroccan oil has perfume. My friend Michelle wants to get it with her tax return. I can't do it because my favorite perfume is now Katie Fulton's Baccarat Rouge. So good. Thank you, Shannon C. It says digital panhandler. Debbie Zito got us that. $10 to $17 a month. Okay, Barpo, good night. I'm glad you made it. Mongolian beef curtains, very different than Moroccan oil dry shampoo. Yes, two totally different things, Melissa. Buy the post and hot glue. That's it? How do you get the clippies off? Thank you, Marissa Martin. How do you get the clippies off? That's weird. $600? What is $600, Christy Kitts? What the hell are you quoting for $600? I know you're not talking about HBO. Binion says he has a billion-year contract for Gertie. That's so cute. Oh my God, that's so cute, Marlugo. I just love that name, Binion. That's so cute. Thank you for your super chat, babe. Does that perfume remind you of Tommy? It would make me think of him. Yes. Yeah, it does. Tommy used to tell me like that. Just he smells that and like he goes crazy. Okay, Angie Mo. I gotta be honest. Before I sign off, I'm gonna say something. I was being silly earlier, not really, because I was being truthful, but I am choosing. I'm very depressed about this. It's hitting me in different waves, different amounts of waves. Okay. So, like, some days I'm fine, some hours I'm fine. And then, boom, it will hit me. And I think of something and I'm like, damn that man. Like, damn him. I'm serious. I get really, probably how we all feel kind of reflecting on it. I get like, I wish that had been real. I think about how much we laughed. Thank you, Kestrel. I think of, and this is not stuff you guys don't know. Like, oh, you too, Elizabeth Frazier. It does, Ruth, it comes in waves. And I think it's okay to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to annoy people. And I don't want people to be like, she's not over him. Like, you're right. I'm not. I still feel mostly angry. To be honest, most of the time I feel angry. Yeah, Kestrel. I miss that version. And I think about, there's something I watched. So I haven't watched any Tommy and I videos at all. And I think that's a horrible idea. Okay. I woke up this morning and something popped up in my when I opened my YouTube app. What was it? Short. And it was a short of me and Tommy, and we were just making each other laugh, laugh, laugh. And it bummed me out for the whole day, made me very sad because I said something to him and I watched his whole face, like just his reaction. He just melted down laughing. And that is the biggest part I will miss. I rarely find a guy by Holly Moore that makes me laugh. And I know I made him laugh. And then I started thinking about all the times he said I was his unicorn. He was like, you have all these things that make you a unicorn. Like you are so desirable and unattainable. Like this is not normal. And so those words start running through my head. And I'm like, it makes me very mad. Did I ever go back and watch me and Jeff? No, Sassy Savage, no. Yeah, I'm grieving, but I don't want to lay that on you guys too much. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be sappy. And like, I also don't want to give the wrong impression. And then people are like, oh, so you want to call him and get back? Nope. It's just, he was the version, hey, Laura Lou, of Tommy that most of us saw. It gets in my head sometimes. And I'm like, why? Why couldn't you have been real? Why couldn't that have been real? I was so fucking crazy about him. And it makes me mad when I let myself go back and think about it. Lately, what I've been doing is putting up a super tall wall of armor around myself to where I won't even let myself think about it. And I've done really good the last couple of weeks. Like, I said this in the shower this morning out loud. Nobody was in my house, of course. I was home alone, but I was like scrubbing my arms and I was like, why is it getting harder the more time that passes? You would think in the beginning I would have been sad and then it would get easier. Now I'm starting to feel more sadness. I'm not angry. I'm more depressed and sad because I'm reflecting on things that he said to me. I mean, it's no secret. I was deeply attracted to his physical. Like I loved his eyes. Yes, Barbara Wade, I am. I loved his face. I used to creep him, I think, out, honestly, because when he'd be here, I'd be like, let's just stare at each other. This is why I'll never be with another guy, because he'd be like, whoa, Quibs, whoa. But I'm like, I love your eyes and I love your face. And I think also it's so good to admit that, because that is a prime example that I wasn't a good fucking fit. You know why? I was starving for him. I was starving for his attention. I was desperate. I didn't get enough of it. Like the first few months, he was really into me. Later down the line, that dude, I've said this, checked out. We all saw it. He was not into me anymore. I was no longer interesting. I was annoying as shit to him. He was getting something out of me. That's why he continued to use me. But there was no love. But I was in love. And I kept trying to fit a square peg into a round fucking hole. And I kept trying to mold and fit and shape into what I needed to be for him. And there was nothing that was going to be good enough. But it sucks because here I am now alone. And now I have some time to think about it, because I didn't give myself time to think about it these last couple of weeks. I really didn't. I shut it the fuck off. The second it's like Scientology, I'd go, nope, I don't think like that anymore. Literally, it was a shock to my system. Lumen, that's right. I think so too, Shannon C. I know, but I don't want to talk about it with you guys because I feel like I'm becoming the annoying friend that's like, okay, get over this. Like, we don't want to hear about it anymore. And I also have to remember, not everybody watching right now is a supportive friend of mine. There are people watching right now so they can make fun of me and laugh at me and laugh at my expense, right? So it's not the safest place to come and dump my troubles on you guys. And it does make me feel bad. This show isn't about me being like, I mean, it's a fine line, people. It's a fine line. But I will tell you, it's shocking to me that each day that goes by becomes harder. Like I don't have that wall up as much. So like I'm allowing the feelings to come in and I'm like, why? Why? You were perfect for me. Like, why? Why did you have to be somebody else? Why did you have to lie to me? Like, I feel like I just was in a really bad car accident. I'm like in shock. Yeah, I'm like, what just happened? I hate to compare it to that because that's really serious and not something to compare lightly to, but that's what I feel. Like an emotional trauma just really happened. And I'm sitting here going, um, oh, Michael Malloy show. I have so many people who hate me. You have no idea. I you don't even realize. It's okay. I can handle it, guys. I'm far prepared and used to it now. If you listen to us, we'll listen to you. Fair. Marlugo, absolutely. And you guys are my friends, but I do this to myself all the time on YouTube. I come out here and I let it all out. And then I go, I probably shouldn't have done that because I forget that there's 612 people in here right now, and not every single one of them is rooting for me. And that's just the facts of the matter. And my dumbass comes out here going, let me pour everything and push all my chips into the center of the table and share everything with you guys. And while it is healing, it's very therapeutic, right? It's very therapeutic. Don't get me wrong. I don't know where I would be without you guys. It still comes back to bite me. A lot of things do. Thank you, Michael Malloy Show. A lot. I would just think of the money owed me, and that would shock me back into reality. The money, as it's so funny how many people think money is so important to me. I'm the original grifter, right? It's not the money. I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't care about. Do you know how many people have screwed me out of money? I don't. People have borrowed money for me. Thank you, Yvonne. People have money doesn't. I don't. I'm not money motivated. Um, it's my time. That's what makes me mad. And it's other things that I can't share with you that I won't share with you. But it's more my effort, the love I put into that, how much I cared for that person, how much I put that person before me. Pat Kimbrell, Angie Moe, I love you guys. Shannon Trim, thank you. Quick reminder of yourself. I bet the bad he did. Michelle P., I have to remind myself all the time. But the problem is the waves of good come in too. But the problem with those waves of good is they weren't fucking real. It's so frustrating. I'm mad. Trauma bonding. Bingo, Sam. Yeah. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Here's the problem. I don't even fucking, this is why I get really, okay. This is why I've been mad. All right. Okay. You asked for it. You didn't ask for it, but I did. Feeling betrayed. I feel very betrayed. Thank you, Jamie Palmer. Here's what makes me mad. I didn't even look at my last marriage, my last divorce. Okay. I didn't even go into that. How do I want to say this? In my opinion, it was real, but so was the rest of the bullshit. Both can be true. That's a good way to look at it, Debbie. And I'm going to try to focus on it that way. Because when I imagine it all being fake, I just feel like such a jackass beyond, you don't even know. Let me get this out. It's a concept I'm trying to put into words. I don't look at brain virus 100%. I don't look at my marriage to Jeff ever. Not once have I ever looked at that divorce and gone, none of that was real. He was lying to me. He didn't love me. Jeff loved me. There's no question there. I'm not sitting there going, did he really love me? Was he just lying the whole time? Hey, no one. No. Jeff was going to sex parties and fucking around at sex parties. I don't know if he was actually having sex, right? But who gives a shit? Once you're that's like being I always used to say to Jeff, because he'd go, I'm not participating. And I would go, okay, let's put it this way, dude. I used to be a drug addict. Let's say that I still hang out with all those people and I go to drug parties, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just hanging out with my friends. What the hell are you doing? Why are you flying so close to the sun? Who does that? Right. So whether Jeff was screwing around or not, I don't care. It will never matter to me because he was betraying me by doing that. Right. I disagree, Kestrel. But what I'm saying is, thank you for gifting a membership, Sooner Shroomer Gal. Speaking of shrooms, I got this too for $4 at that store. You just made me think of it. Isn't this cute? I don't know. It's just their Easter shit was out, but I thought we're going to put that on the shelf. You can always use a pop of red, right? Am I right? Okay. Thank you for that. So, yeah, you're participating by being there. Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit. That's ridiculous. But back up. Take the sex parties out of it. I know what Jeff and I had was real as far as the love. I don't know how to tell you how I know that. I can only tell you how it feels. I can't tell you anymore. I can just tell you. I know Jeff loved me. Was it twisted? Was it abusive? He got physical with me. None of those are excuses. Oh, Susanna, your show is called Relatable Reese. You can't be relatable without sharing your thoughts. Watching your progress with this is more relatable than Scientology. That is a huge validation, oh, Susanna, and I needed you to say that to me. That means everything to me. Watching your progress with this is more relatable than Scientology. Thank you, oh, Susanna. And again, no, I have not watched Gaslit. I feel like I'm dumping on you guys when I talk about this. Hey, Power Lies to Paralyze. I love that you're in here. I feel like I'm being that shitty friend that's just like, I can't get over him. I don't want to do that to you guys. I appreciate you letting me do that tonight because it is pent up for me. And I get, thank you, Shannon C. I think I get so mad because I look at my divorce and I'm like, God damn, I didn't even question the love there with Jeff. So I don't feel as ashamed. I don't feel as embarrassed, rejected. Do you know what it feels like? It feels, Angie Bo. Thank you, babe. Guys, I love when you gift memberships. It is so kind and the people love it. Thank you. Thank you, Kestrel. I think for me, I feel very rejected, ashamed. Like I should have fucking known. I should have seen it. Why think when you can feel? And I ignored my feelings and I'm mad at myself for that. Fuck the people that came and warned me. My own feelings I ignored. And I don't mean fuck those people, but what I'm saying is fuck that idea of that, right? Like I didn't even ignore I ignored my own feelings. My therapist said, huge red flags, girl, huge red flags. No. And I was like, yes, it's a carnival. Liz Tricks. If we are true friends, we will be here for as long as you need us to listen to you. That's what friends are for. I love you, Liz, and you truly are a friend, right? But I forget, Liz, that all 657 people in here right now are not. I truly forget that. I see 657 people and I'm like, I feel so lucky to have this many people listening to me and supporting me. They're not. And so I'm skating into rough waters, right? Because but it's also like who I don't know. Do I care? I never have before. I don't know that I care. It's just sometimes it's not worth the shit emails and the comments I'm going to get from people who are like, you're a pathetic human being, waste of space. Renee B, hey, Marie Marion. Thank you, Sunflower Sarcasm. Hey, Little Bubble. Is putting concept into words from Scientology? Great question. I don't know the answer to that. It's such a weird way that I process. I used to say that to Tommy all the time. I do better with concepts. Like explaining, Tommy would try to explain something to me. I can't, I always had a hard time. Hey, Snuggly Sheila. I always had a hard time in Scientology when we would do word clearing. I was better doing stuff on clay demoing, because I don't do well with the words. I do better. So Tommy would explain something to me and I would go, oh, so like if you have a bridge and you blah, 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 whatever I would say, he'd go, that's exactly right. I think better in the idea of like with visual. I don't know. It's just the way I learn. So when I come to do a stream, sometimes I have like the idea in my head, but I don't quite know how we're going to put it into words. And that's okay because we work it out every time. We by the end of every stream, I'm like, "Oh, I'm so glad I got that out verbally," right? Tommy is not a Mason. I think he was a long time ago. He's not now. He's not now because of his felony charges. I love you, old Charlie. Hey, Killy Billy. I found this channel through the lifeboat and I decided to swim over this way. Well, thank you. And guys, I also want to say this. I'm glad you said that, old Charlie. Malvakai, a lot of you people have messaged me and said, like, you're staying on the lifeboat. Guys, it's simply a divorce between Tommy and I, right? Like, I'm not upset if anybody still supports the lifeboat. I simply gave you the information. You do with it what you're going to do with it. I am not the type of friend. I feel like I have a cat. I did. I am not the type of friend or person. I really I'm a lot of things. I'm really not very judgmental. I really just don't. It's not that I don't judge. I don't give a shit. There's a difference. I don't really care. I don't, not in a mean way. I just don't, I'm indifferent. I don't care. So if some of you or all of you are still supporting Tommy and Johnny and Spanx, guys, I don't feel any hatred toward any of those three men. I don't think people understanding the message. He fucked me over and a few other people, right? I got the word out about it. But I loved those guys, especially Tommy. I loved that man. That was not easy for me. I'm not just some traitor bitch that I know he thinks he fucking hates me. I don't hate him. And I don't look at myself as a traitor. Not at all. I'm not going to go into the background behind why I don't think that. But he knows the truth and I know the truth. And that's all that matters. I know I didn't stab him in the back. That's not how it happened. That's not what happened. Right? But for anybody who still goes over and supports the lifeboat, like, this is my channel and my lane. What you do outside of it, why would I have an opinion one way or the other about that? I don't. I don't. I'm not upset with anybody. I'm upset with Tommy because he's not the guy that I thought I was going to be with. And he was the perfect guy for me. That personality type was fantastic when he had that flip switched, but that wasn't really who he was. And he fucking hated me. We could all feel it under the surface. You could see it. Oh, I didn't do myself any favors, man. I went and watched the first, I tell you guys to do this. Go to Colts and Crims, go to the last episode we did and watch the first 3 minutes. Holy rage. You can see it on his face how much he hates me. You can see it when he goes, "Hi, pumpkin." He looks pissed. I hate that. That breaks my heart. I wanted to be loved by that person. I wanted to be enough for that person. I thought that I was at one point. I should have walked away. And it just got worse and worse. And then it became such a tangled fucking web. Oh, what a tangled web that we weave. And it's not what I ever wanted. And I know it's not what he wanted, right? I just really wanted that to work. I thought he was somebody that I figured out at the end he wasn't. But in the meantime, I really loved him. And I don't hate him. I don't wish him ill will. I think I really truly believe this, and I know this to be true. I've said this before. I have all kinds of dirt, whatever you want to call it. I know things about people on YouTube, off YouTube, whatever you want to call it. I even like I said the other day, Tommy shared things with me I'll never share with even my therapist. I'll take it to the day I die. I feel honored that he shared those things with me, and I don't take that lightly, and I won't disrespect that. I'm not the type of person to want to burn people. What I did with Tommy, I had no choice. That's how I look at that. Hey, Ellie J. We all get pop-ups on YouTube of you and Tommy shorts. Yeah, it was depressing as shit. I wish I hadn't watched it. Thank you, Marlugo, for your super chat. God, my nose is so itchy. I did not want to follow through with that. I did that to protect myself. Kristen Melinda, I miss Kristen Melinda too. I hope she's doing good. But I am not a person. I am not a person. One thing I can tell you I'm not, and you can believe this or not, doesn't matter to me. I don't wish harm on people. I don't even go, well, I hope karma catches up to them. And I might have like loosely said before, like, I hope the forces of evil find their way to your front door. Sure, I've said that. Hey, Pierre. But I am a firm believer that rotten fruit will fall all on its own. Nobody needs our help. And I'm not talking about Tommy here. I'm talking about all people you can think of in your life that you're like, why did they get away with it? Why did they do that? And it's not come back on them. Like, I believe people will always give themselves enough rope, guys. They always do. You don't need to see, yes, Angel K. No Tommy voodoo dolls for me, Jellycats. Hey, Peace Lady. I don't believe in wishing that kind of, and I don't want to. For somebody I loved that much, I don't want to see them get hurt. But I don't want to, yeah, Kim, I don't know what I want, because all I know is it just really hurts and it's confusing. Sandra, I'm not ignoring your comments. The chat is flying, girl, and I'm just kind of in serious mode. I am here to support you. Sandra, thank you. Absolutely, babe. I'm not ignoring you. Please, never anybody think that. The chat moves fast. Just don't think that. But again, I'm not even sitting here saying like karma will get him. Like, no. You know what I hope for? A fucking miracle. And you know what that miracle is? I know Tommy has a very good therapist. I hope that he actually sees the damage that he's done to people. This is what I hope for my dad, by the way, too. Penny Rogers. I hope the same thing I hope for Tommy, for my father. It would be amazing to me if a miracle happened and they saw the damage that they've done to the people that loved them. And somehow, hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy, somehow we're able to clean up their side of the mess and make it better. Because that's all I can say. Kid, who opens a door like that except our emotional support potato? That's all I can say. I won't talk to these men. I won't talk to my father. But Tammy, I'm not ignoring you either, babe. Guys, no, really, I'm not. It's just the chat. When the chat goes fast and when I have like a serious topic, I start to kind of fall off of talking to you guys, because if I continue to talk, then I go, what was I just saying? So Tammy, please, no, I love you, girl. You'd like to talk to your dad again, right? But hopefully not Tommy. I don't want to talk to either one of them. No. I think I figured that out in my therapy session last week, Shannon C. When my therapist said, you need to really take a look at how, like, why do you want to talk to your dad? Because you're just going to get totally rejected. So, you know what I mean? I hope the best for these men, but that's as far as it goes. I'm not going to follow up to make sure that miracle happens. I'm not going to check in. not going to speak to them. Like, whatever fucking happens in their life is on them, and I'm not a part of it anymore. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't wish harm. I don't want to hurt anybody, and I don't want to see anybody hurt. Right? I don't want that either. So I don't want people to take that the wrong way and go, she's not even mad at Tommy. She still loves him and she's no. I loved that man very deeply, and I loved him deeply enough to respect him to say, I hope that he figures out why he's hurt so many people and maybe becomes a better person. That's what I'm trying to do. I've hurt a lot of people. Now, hey, Heather Carr, is that going to happen? Wishful thinking, right? But it doesn't fucking matter because I'm not going to check up to see if it does. I'm going to go live my life and wish these people well. What they fucking, I mean, we can't control people anyway, right? We can't control what they do, what they say. And once people show you who they are, behavior is truth. Behavior is the truth. Huxley? You all right? Okay. Tammy, I don't know what you mean by that. It's so admirable that you're not letting resentment and hate consume you. The way you're handling everything with such grace and neutrality is amazing. Abundantly empowered, I appreciate that. But I mean, that's the truth. I'm not trying to look like a better person by saying what I just said. That's truly what my heart feels. I don't want to see people get hurt. I don't want to, like my dad. If you said to my dad right now, Reese was killed, murdered, car accident, fire, I don't care what it was, he'd go, oh, thank God. Planet Earth did not need that being. I'll tell you right now, she's evil and she was harming people and she was a suppressive person. You'll never get me to talk like that. You'll never get me to feel that way. I hated enough when I was in Scientology. They train us to hate. I will not do that. It's not my style. It was never organic for me. It was never natural for me to wish hate on people. I just don't. And the other thing about hate is you have to really care a lot to hate somebody. I'm sorry, but you do. You have to put a lot of effort, attention. You have to care to hate somebody that much. And I don't. I don't care to ever see my father again. And I hope I don't run into him, honestly. I went to Colton Crims last night. It was so sad. I saw the hate transform into a fake loving pet name using person in your face said 1,000 words. I can't stop watching it. Hey, Dylan. If you go watch that, it is so sad. It is so heartbreaking. And it hurts me the most because you see him go from into his phone because he's texting me and he doesn't know you guys can hear him. And then I go, oh, everybody can hear you, but I can't. And he totally relaxes his face and he goes, oh, hold on, baby. Hold on, honey. Hold on, love. Here's what you need to do, honey. Here's what you need to do, sweetie. Totally flips his switch. And then I finally get the volume right on my shit. And I come on and he goes, hi, pumpkin. He's like his mouth. He's so mad. And that's not, I mean, he hated me. That's just, I mean, I hate that. That breaks me. That makes me very sad that somebody fucking hated me that much. Like my father hates me that much. I don't want to hate anybody, but I also don't want someone hating me that much, especially someone I know. If it's a total stranger, I have a lot of total strangers that hate me. I don't even put any thought into that. That's just unhealed people, right? They're not haters. They're not trolls. I don't call them that anymore. But those are truly just unhealed people that need to figure out what's causing those emotions to hate a total stranger. But when a person like Tommy or my dad hates me that much, like causes your face to distort, I didn't want to be somebody he hated. That makes me so sad. I really loved him. I was obsessed with him. I was willing to put up with a lot because I was obsessed. Yes, Helen Merritt. It sucks because he was playing a character, but I fell deeply in love with that character. And I think, nope, you're right, Carol, it has nothing to do with me. Those are his own demons. And that's the case with my father too. That's the case with me. Hey, Barefoot April, when I go somewhere, hey, Chaotic Bleach, when I go somewhere, not so much anymore because I don't really go anywhere, but I also don't get these kind of feelings. Therapy has really helped me with this in particular. And unpacking my Scientology. Buffy, I love you too. I used to get like so easily react. I would easily react. Yeah, Cece, I did. I would easily react to people's bad attitudes. So like a person in public in the hey, crime me a river, service industry or something. Like, let's just say it was a cashier or something at a grocery store. And let's say they were super shitty. We've all had that, right? In the past, I'd be like, what's the problem? Like, I would get like pissed. I would, and then I'd go home mad, or I'd drive home and be like, what was that fucking person's problem? I can't remember. I haven't done that since I've lived here. I can't remember the last time I felt that way. Therapy has totally removed all that charge off of me. I don't know why I'm going into this other than you're right. It doesn't have anything to do with me. That's their own demons. And I know that because those were my own demons. When you treat somebody like shit or you're hateful to somebody that doesn't deserve it, that you're not actively fighting, that you got to take a look at your actions and why you're not taking any accountability there. Seriously. I really look back on some of the people that I mistreated, and some of them are total strangers. And I'm like, that was because I was unhealed. There was something wrong in here, right? It wasn't that person's fault, had nothing to do with that person. And that's how I look at it with Tommy. You know, when he went, hi, pumpkin, like, why? I really like gave him everything. I really loved that guy. So, you know, it's the same thing with my dad. I'm not going to follow up with these people, but I am going to say, I don't wish harm on you. I'm not going to spill all your secrets. I will remain loyal to you in that way. Hey, Hux, can you shut my door? And I think I've said this, I think our demons met each other, honestly. That's why Tommy and I were attracted to each other. We choose to react to others' dark energy. Giving grace doesn't mean being in agreement with them and their actions. Yes. And so I don't know if you would call this, Dylan, giving grace, but I would say I'm calling this, I don't wish hate on anybody. And if that makes you mad, that I don't wish hate on the Scovilles, I'm sorry. This may not be the place for you. I know why you're talking about this so much. Many times when you come into a realization in therapy, you want to share your joy. Yeah, but I also don't. I hate that I just talked about this for so long. While there's 700 people in here, can you guys hit subscribe, please? You do get unsubscribed. He never deserved you, Reese. Someday you will meet a truly good man who truly loves you. Here's the thing that sucks, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I'm going to admit it. Tommy and my father and Jeff. I'm going to loop all these motherfuckers together. Okay. Hey, true to it. All three of these guys, you know what makes me really mad? And there's nothing I can do about this. And it's selfish of me to say what I'm about to say. And I'm going to take some heat for it. You know what keeps me up at night with all three of those men? This is selfish. Okay. The fact, this makes me sad. This is a pain spot for me. Nope, that ain't it, Kestrel. All three of those men right now, if you brought my name into their vicinity, they would double the fuck down. Not one of them misses me. Not one of them ever reflects and goes, she was a good one. I wish I had treated her better. She brought light into my life. She made me smile. Not one of those men right now, if you mentioned my name, they'd go, she got what she deserved. Her loss. She could have stuck around. She's going to miss this. Oh, Fred, yes, Kestrel. But those three guys in particular, if you brought up my name to my dad, he would never reflect on me. He would never say, I miss her. I wonder how she's doing. If you brought up my name to Tommy, he'd go, fuck that bitch. Fuck her hard. I hate that fucking bitch. Don't ever mention her name again. If you brought up my name to Jeff, Jeff would say, she had a good thing. She wasted it. She's going to regret that one day. I hate that. I hate that because I do the opposite. I think about all those guys and I think, how are they doing? I'm curious about them. I hope Jeff is happy with his new lady. I don't feel hateful thoughts when I think of Tommy. I feel angry because I wish that he had been who I thought he was. I was excited about life with him. I loved laughing. It's rare to find someone that makes me laugh. So that's the biggest thing. That's my biggest weakness. None of them valued me. And none of them look back and think she brought value into my life. None of them are, they're so conceited. They're so egotistical. All three of those fucking guys would say, I'm glad she's gone. What a mess. Keep that fucking mess out of my life. None of them. That shit keeps me awake at night. Because it's so not human. Liz, you're right. I need to value me. And that's why I'm not dating. That's why I'm not going to be with anyone. That's why people need to calm the fuck down when I go to Home Depot. Because I'm not trying to fish for a man. It's for fun. It's to distract me. It's for coping. We use dark humor. We like to laugh through our troubles. But Jesus, guys, I am not looking for a man right now. Do you think you could have done more in those relationships, Dylan? That's a great question. Thank you, Chaotic Bleach. Do I think I could have done more? My therapist asked me this about my dad last week. I don't know. Honestly, with Jeff, I told Jeff a couple days before I left, if you would have left the Jesters, I would have stayed with you. I really loved Jeff. And remember, he laughed in my face and he said, no, you wouldn't have. And it sucks that he's not a Jester anymore, but he was also abusive. There were other majorly bad things, right? But there wasn't much more I could have done with Jeff because, like I said to him, if you would have left this sex cult, I would have stayed. With Tommy, I don't think there's anything any of us could have done. And the reason I say that is he wasn't honest with me about who he was. So I had nothing to work with to begin with, right? If that makes sense. Like I didn't have the proper tools going in because there were things I didn't know. I was misled, right? So no, I didn't have the right tools to work with there. With my dad, I tried everything to get in his life. I tried. Dylan, I mean, I wrote so many letters to him. I wrote him so many emails begging him to come back into my life. Hey, Mrs. Priss. It became just embarrassing and shaming because he would write me back and say, "Don't call me dad. Don't fucking call me. Don't contact me. I'm not your father." So, no, I don't think there was anything I could have done more. And I would be honest with you and say yes if there were. That's my problem. My problem is I will stay until the bloody end. And when I say bloody, I mean it. I will let someone throw something at my face and cause a nosebleed. Like I move the goalpost with boundaries, and that is a huge problem. Penny says Tommy said on his channel that he still loves you, but he needs to work on himself. I'm sorry, I don't believe a word he says. No, no. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem when you're that dishonest. What am I supposed to believe? And I know you could say the same thing about me because I have been dishonest. The difference is I'm willing to own it, take accountability, and work on that shit in therapy and apologize to people that deserve apologies, including me. So I don't even know what to say to that, Penny. Honestly, I don't know what to say to that. I think I missed. Well, I come on your panel sometime. Michael Malloy show, quite possibly. I don't know what that means. Panel. Do you have like a panel of people? What does that mean? I have, and thank you for your super chat, Michael Malloy. I'm glad that you're here. I have to be honest, I didn't like the person you were becoming at the end with Tommy. I stuck around because I root for the underdog. No doubt. Do you know how many people said that, Marlugo? That's scary because I started to become somebody else. You kind of are who you hang out with, right? Like I became a toxic individual by bringing that darkness to my life. Not blaming him, by the way. It's just, again, I feel like we were just, our demons were attracted to one another. We never worked on I said this, we never talked about the future. Like there were no goals. It wasn't a healthy relationship. It just wasn't. It was very physical and that was about it. Codependency? Yeah. Thank you. Little Reese deserves a big hug and lots of love. Dylan, thank you for saying that. I love when you come over here, Dylan. Marlugo, I'm happy that you told me that because a lot of people said that to me. A lot of people said, like, I kind of stopped watching you when you moved forward with Tommy because you just weren't you. You became somebody else. And that is absolutely true. No, Rain Virus, never, never, never. And Mar, thank you for your super chat. Oh, it's Mar again. Well, I guess I'm weak because I think the way you think, and I'm proud of it, I don't think you're weak at all. I think you're incredibly strong. You're one of my strong Zoom call ladies. Like I would be very sad if you weren't there. I love, love, love listening to what you have to say. Alana's that way. Robin W, Liz Tricks, Yorkie Mom. There's a lot of really strong women in that Zoom call. Meredith Lynn. Reese, you are beautiful inside and out. Thank you so much, Michael. Pay back the money he stole. I'm never going to get that money back. And again, I don't care about, that's the last, I don't even think about it. Beach Bum Beagle. Hey, Sweet Liberty. I know, people, there are certain people who care. Like my mom, she'll be like, Abundantly Empowered, the Zoom call is once a month. It's my upper tiered memberships. I love you, Katie Fulton. It's the Gertie and the Fred memberships. We do a Zoom call on Sundays once a month. And it's so much fun. Even my mom will bring up the money and she'll be like, why were you so dumb to give money? Why do you do that? And I'm like, I don't give a shit about that. To be honest, I just PayPal'd somebody this morning who reached out and said, I need to borrow some money. And I gave them the money. I don't care about money. Everybody likes to pin that on me that I'm such a, manipulative grifter. I don't care because it doesn't stick for me. I know me. That's just not who I am. It's not how I think. I do not think in terms of money. Now, do I love nice things? Do I like to shop? Absolutely. But I've been doing that since I had my first job. That's nothing new. It's nothing new. I stopped watching as soon as Tommy came into the picture. I have worked in the prison system and in community supervision. I always see guys like that play women. Holy shit, that's terrible. Molly, that's terrible. When you hooked up with Tommy, I stopped watching you. I didn't like the vibe from him. It was weird. Kim, do I still have the motorbike? Yes, and I am selling it. Yes, I'm going to sell it. That will get recoup some of my money. But as far as the money with him, I don't care about that. That's not what I think of when I think of Tommy. I don't. I don't. I think of the pain. Yeah, I think of the pain. I think of the sadness. I think of how I was treated, and I wish that was real. At the end with Tommy, you weren't as bubbly. Ironically, I thought it was because you missed Tommy. Yeah, I tried to play that off. Reese, he gave me the impression he was trying to control your content and channel, always showing up on your lives, especially in the Jester streams. There could be some truth to that. Jane, I don't disagree. The way I feel about money, even letting people have my money, if I have it to give, I'll give it. I've given a lot of money to people on this channel. I won't say who, but if you have it and it's not, if somebody needs 50, $100, I've given it. Sometimes I get paid back. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. I ask them not to, but I've never had a weird thing about money. I just haven't. If you got it and you can give it to someone, give it to somebody, but it's your choice. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It just doesn't matter. Sooner Shermergal, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Caitlin, I understand, but I'm going to end with this because I really don't like to talk about Tommy. I don't like to mention his name, and I like to keep his name out of my mouth. I want to respect his privacy. I really do. Sometimes it's harder for me than other times because the feelings dump out of me and I feel sadness and sorrow and anger. But I want it to be clear that anybody that still supports Tommy, you don't have to make a choice. Like I'm saying that because I've had people reach out to me and go, I'm over on the lifeboat. I don't know if you saw. One, I didn't see, but two, why do you feel the need to tell me? It's totally okay. It's a beautiful thing to not be in a cult. Make a choice. Any other content creator, guys, like you shouldn't feel bummed out about that. And if you do, that's a red flag. Don't. You have a choice. You have a voice. Own it. It's totally okay. Oh my God, are you going to come to our Zoom call? That would be amazing. This time it's the last Sunday of the month. Let's see. It is the 30th and it's always at noon. And oh, by the way, for those that do attend, they're long. I'll just tell you, they're usually anywhere between 3 hours and 8 hours. I'm not kidding. Last month it was 8 hours. People come and go. Do not feel like you have to be there. You can show up at 2. You can show up at noon. You can come in. Marlugo, she comes and goes. There are people that stay for the whole thing. There are some people. I have some people that are members that never come. They just support me and they're amazing. They're friends of mine. But happy early birthday to you too. How exciting. I get excited when we have new people in the Zoom calls. But they're really fun. They're loosey-goosey. We just chat and we go deep on some stuff. You can come and go. We're not in a cult. Susie, I love that you will be there. So it's just a good time. Those Zoom calls are amazing. And it's packed a lunch. Oh my God. Pack a lunch. Yeah. Liz Trick stays for the whole thing. And it's really fun. They're really fun. It's very healing for me. It's very healing for a lot of people. And it's amazing because we can all see our faces. And that's really important to me. I light up. Debbie Zito is a big one. Yeah. Oh, you'll be on a beach too. Okay. Alana's not coming. She'll be in Italy. That's okay. Armine is amazing. Armine comes to our Zoom class. Armine is in the UK. I have some people, Pat Jonas, she's in Australia. Ellie J, she's in the UK. Pack a glass of wine. Pat Jonas, I hope you can be there, but it's never expected. First of all, it's never expected to have that membership, but I'm very, very grateful to the people who do that and who come and spend their time with me. It's incredible, and it means everything to me. I truly believe those Zoom calls have strengthened my foundation as a whole. Like, I've made some serious friendships, original Anne. I've made some serious friendships, and it's strengthened me, if that makes sense. I mean that. You have missed every Zoom. Andrew's another one. He has a membership, but he doesn't come. But Andrew, I want you to know I appreciate that so much. Please know that, my friend. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, we had daylight savings. That's right, Pat Jonas. Yes. And Pat, you don't have to be there. Come in a couple hours later. It's just a free for all. It's a lot of fun. Get better layers. Rabbit Flea, I'm to the point where you may be the only ex-Scientologist I may continue to support. Your content is like talking to a really nice neighbor. No stress. Well, that's very kind of you to say, and I hope that you do stick with me. Lori Lee, hey, babe. I hope that you do stick around, Rabbit Flea. I enjoy having you, but again, it's your choice. It's absolutely your choice. But thank you. And it's a fun chat. Kestrel, that's not a bad idea. Lacey Silver, that would be amazing. Old Charlie, I get it. You have a lot of kids. The Zooms are exactly Catherine B. I love seeing Catherine B there. I know, same, Catherine. The Zooms are exactly like the lives, but the Zooms are more for Reese to see your lovely faces. Yes, it's amazing. It's very healing for me. I don't even see your channel as a Scientology channel. It's just a person talking about real life. I do not claim to be a Scientology channel. I don't want to give the impression I'm a Scientology channel. I don't want to be a Scientology channel. I want to discuss Scientology when it's right for me and when I can. There's no fucking way that I want to sit and do a channel on Scientology. Bless the people that do. I'm not healed enough yet to do that. No way. I couldn't do it. It would depress me. Pack better layers or shower while on the call. You could do that too. You could do that too. Thank you for your super chat, babe. Got to head into work. I'll come back and watch the rest. Bye, Reese. Bye, everybody. I hope you have a great night. We love you, Michelle P. Thank you for checking out with us, babe. This is a great question. Can we do a Scientology stream diving into something you haven't discussed sometime? You pick the topic on that. I would love to. Renee B, that's a great idea. And I would love to do that with you guys. I'll let you pick whatever you want it to be. Shannon, I would love that. That's true, Lori Lee. Gestures. I've thought about this. I've kind of taken a lighter approach to the gestures. I don't know, now that Tommy and I aren't together and we were kind of presenting that together, I don't know how interested you guys are in it anymore. I want to address some things. I still would like to show some stuff that I have. And of course, take all the names and faces out of it. But I don't know how much everybody wants that. So I've kind of laid off the topic. Renee B, do that, please. I love it too, Meredith Lynn, that we all get to know each other on those calls. So many new friends all over the world. And that's no joke. True friends. I agree with that. Castro, you are? Lacey Silver? Okay. What? Would you be willing to do clay class in front of us? What the hell is that, Muffet Lou? What does that mean? Clay class? What the fuck is that? Hey, Stephanie Lynn, explain that to me, please, Muffet Lou. Okay. You guys are still interested? All right, we'll do it then. It's going to poke a bear. Just know that. They don't want to like the scene from Ghost. Okay, if we're going to do it like that, get me a really hot Patrick Swayze and I'll sit there with no shirt on and he can just fondle. Ooh, wow. My boobs hurt. Is Joe Virus in here? When's my period? Ooh, wow. Clay demo? Probably not. That would bore you to tears. Absolutely. It will poke a bear. Can the non-Gertie Fred tiers? It's only for the Gertie and Fred tiers, Buffy. I'm happy to do Jester content. Just know we will be entering into some dangerous waters. I'm fine with it, guys. Shit, you saw me yesterday telling that guy he looked like my dad. Like, I'll do anything. You dare me to do anything, I'll do it. Oh, okay, Rain. Patrick Squeezy. I'll do it. I don't have a problem doing it. You know me, guys. I will do it. But just know there's a chance I'll get murdered. Okay. Just as long as you're all good with that. I'm just kidding. No. I'm happy to do it. Let's do it. Let's rock that boat. Seem to be only good at that kind of a thing, really. I'm not really good at anything else. I'm not good at calm waters. I'm better at making waves. Oh my God. Did you guys see the thing I posted on Facebook? Is it the best thing you ever saw? I posted it in the Facebook group. I might be a problem, but if you're lucky, I could be your problem. Witchy Trista. That's right. I'm going to send that to the next fella. I'm going to say that at the next hardware store visit. I'm going to go, hey, fella, might be a problem, but if you're lucky, if you play your cards right, I could be your problem. Yeah. That's okay, Katie Fulton. I love you, girl. Reese is our super chatty friend who occasionally says something odd, and then you remember she used to be in a cult rather than an ex-Scientology friend. Yeah. And that's never going to go away. So we have to let that go. There's some things we can change. There's others that we can't. And I'm never going to probably change the awkwardness. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. I remember being that weird when I was like 10 years old. I don't think I'm 40. I don't see it changing. You know what I mean? I would love to play cards with Reese. Michael, you are old and I'm not. I don't play cards, but I still love the old men. Thank you, Beach Mom. Did you see what this shirt says? It's from Debbie Zito. Digital panhandler. That's right. You saw it. You said it. Guys, on that note, we've been going over 2 hours. There's 700 people in here. Please hit subscribe before you go. Barefoot April, I'm not going to. I've never played that, Kestrel. Original Anne, I was just talking about you. I know, Original Anne, we need to talk about clip-ons and how you handle that because I know that you are a pro. I love Original Anne. Original Anne, I'm going to sign off. I love texting with you. Thank you again. Your text changed my life so much, and you are a true friend of mine. I've never done that, Chaotic Bleach. I've never played that game. Can I play that game by myself? Binion doesn't mind a problem. Mother-in-law, Marlugo. I love Marlugo so much. These people mean the world to me. Thank you, babe. I love that girl. Love you, Tighty and Topsy. Positive self-talk. That's right. True to it. Can we play it on a live? I don't know. Can we? Can you play Cards Against Humanity by yourself? Can we play it on a live? I don't know anything about it. Diana H, that's okay. You're still our friend. It's never expected, guys, to come to the Zoom call. I'm not trying to push that. Nobody feel like you need to be a member of that. It's silly. Love you, Susie with an S. Oh, you need multiple people to play? Okay. You're welcome, Jamie Palmer. I'm sorry I got so behind. I'm glad I caught up on some messages. We're going to do a game night. It's just probably going to be me because I'm probably going to be alone for the rest of fucking time. It's just going to be me in this show, guys. So I hope you stick around. And that's not depressing at all. So we'll look forward to that. All right, everybody, hit subscribe. And thank you for your super chats tonight. Thank you for your time more than anything. Thank you for your memberships, but thank you for spending time with me. That's your wisdom, your time, and I appreciate it so much. You too, Kim. Bye, Beach Bum Beagle. I love you guys. Angie Mo, I love you. I'm looking forward to our outing. Angie Mo and I are going to go out on a field trip on Saturday and catch a predator. I would love that, Jamie Palmer. I love you, Original Anne. All right, everybody, here comes Fred. I love you all. See you tomorrow.